Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night and that you'll enjoy the video. And thank you so much for watching.
Men don't like loud women.
Hey, babe. Babe. Babe, come here. Come here. Come on in, babe.
What's up, baby?
Baby, do you like me?
Do I like you?
Do you like me?
I love you.
Okay.
Literally never talk on a date, right?
Babe, what did we do on our first date?
We went to a bar. We met up at a bar.
Met up at a bar. What time did we get to the bar?
It's like around 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Yeah, evening.
Evening. And what time did we leave the bar?
Closed the bar down, actually.
We did close
We
the bar
shut it down. 3:30, 4 o'clock. Yeah. And we were just like talking the whole night, basically. Just like,
That's all we were doing.
I tell a story, you tell a story.
Yeah.
Some of the best ones.
One of the best dates.
Yeah, first dates.
So that dumb. Oh, thanks, babe. That's a dumb.
Oh, my turn. To be honest, I have no idea what they said. I was too busy trying not to throw up in my mouth. To the first lady, yeah, me personally, I don't like loud women, but that's a personal preference. A lot of guys do. Also, to the first woman, not talking on a date, come on, you're just pushing it. Of course, I want you to talk. How else am I gonna get to know you? But to the second woman, come here while banging on your chair, I treat dogs better than this. And to the guys, I would say grow a pair, but probably one of your exes already has those in a jar somewhere in a basement, so I'm just gonna save my breath.
I feel like men think that it's women and that obviously it's not them. But women don't like men because men have let them down so many times. I literally just had a guy say all this BS to me. Oh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go to the movies. I'm gonna take you to dinner. I want you to do this and that. And then you wanna know what he does? Oh, he's gone. And nothing has changed from then to now. Literally, guys, they just spout this BS like it's literally, I don't know, air from their lungs. I cannot. I'm done with dating. I'm done with dating. A lot of men on here are gonna be like, well, it's not all men. It's not all men. When all the men you interact with are doing this, it's all men. Then they're gonna say, well, you're just interacting with the wrong guys. Where are these guys you speak of? Because I've been to the library, I've been in the mountains, I've been to the bars, I've been to the clubs, the coffee places, the schools. I've met guys from all over the place. They are all the same. All the same, and they always will be. That is all.
So you just had a guy talking all that BS to you, and you're talking about nothing changed from then to now? It just happened. I'm not excusing any bad behavior, but when you have this type of energy, the old man type of energy, they're gonna see through all of that and they're gonna be gone. And I know it's hard, I know it's tough, I know it sucks, but life happens. You get ghosted, you get cheated on, you get lied to, you just move on. It happens to anyone, not just women, not just men.
If you're intimidated by a woman with a high body count because she'll know how inadequate you are in bed, then just say it, sweetie. Say it with your whole chest, honey. You can do it. Let us know that your ideal opponent is someone who's never played the game before. Because that's the only way you'll ever win.
Yeah, I think you're kind of missing the point. We're not intimidated by a woman with a high body count. We're actually glad that you exist because we don't have to do much. All we have to do is just offer you a drink. Intimidated by what? I know it sucks, but most guys participating in hookup culture or one night stands, they're just gonna care about them getting theirs. And that's all. It's gonna make no difference if you're gonna compare them with someone else. Because guess what? They're gonna be out the door and not giving you a second thought.
What happened to dinner? Like, are we just doing drinks now? Like, why not have a conversation over a meal? Like, what a drink to me means that You already plan on wasting my time. You just want to meet just to see if like I'm with the dude. And no, I'm not with the dude. So I respectfully decline all drink dates. Unless we're eating a meal, because I like to eat, I'm not going.
Well, it's all about me, me, me. You like to eat. Well, what about what I like to do? And since foodie call started and it became a thing, we're not doing dinner, we're doing anything else. And if you don't know what a foodie call is, it's just when women go on dates just to get a free meal. So, no, we're not gonna do dinner just because you like to eat.
Y'all, I want to have a little bit of a discussion about situationships because I've always been in situationships. I've never actually had a full blown relationship. And I think I've learned from my mistakes, and this is how I view them and how we need to stop them. For me, a situationship has always been a 4 to 6 week period where I meet someone and we do the cute couple. We go on dates or whatever, and we go to the shops, whatever. See you later. And then out of the blue, it ends. The reason why I think they start, most of the time in my experience, is the person's gotten out of a relationship recently, they're scared of commitment, or they've got people on the roster that they're not willing to give up. And I think that the respect that I've gained for myself now allows me to communicate with someone and say, this is what's happened to me in the past. And if you think you're going to do it again, you need to tell me now because I refuse to put myself through that again. Like, I'm protecting myself.
Well, I would argue that it's a bit too late now, but hey, at least you learned from your mistakes. From what you said, you only wanted the fun parts out of early relationships while calling them situationships. You know, like dates, shopping, and all the good stuff. And now that you're no longer that young and that attractive, you want to protect yourself. Well, good on you, princess.
Most women see men as disposable.
You're not mad at women. You're mad at the patriarchy and you're mad at capitalism. It's patriarchy that tells men that they have to be the strong providers. It's an outdated gender norm that feminists are actively fighting against. You're mad at capitalism because it makes it hard to live up to these gender norms. Especially this late in the game, where inflation has gone up so much, but our pay rate has not. So what I got from your video, tear down the patriarchy and tear down capitalism.
Every single time there's gonna be one of these. It doesn't even matter what the question's gonna be, they're gonna be, hey, patriarchy. It can be something simple just like, are you thirsty? Would you like some water? They're gonna be like, thirst is just a social construct created by men to bring women down. Shut the. All he said was that some women see guys as disposable. And I'm pretty sure he's mad at you, sweetheart.
I am going on a first date, but it's somebody that I kind of know a little bit. He's like 33 and don't really know. So we're gonna go and keep you updated. This kind of looks good, right? The sequence of events is he asks me on a date. I friend zone him. We go on a date, but now it's no longer a date. We're just getting drinks at a bar as friends. I didn't realize this till I got there and we were standing around the bar drinking our tequila sodas, and I'm 5'10" in a sea of people, insecure about my height, and realizing we are not going to sit down. We are not going to get a table. We are just drinking alcohol tonight. Understood. We have our second drink, and he's like, I'm inviting a friend. And I was like, what do you mean? I thought we were on a first date. So then we go to a different bar where all his friends are. They're all like drinking, they're all shrooming, they're having the best time of their lives. And I'm like, this was not the first date I thought I was going on, and I am wearing a dress, and everyone around me is in like going out gear. I do not belong, and this is my sign. Everybody is in their 30s. I am 24. It is time to go home.
Well, whoops. That apparently didn't work as planned, did it? But the audacity of him not being in your friend zones just waiting for you to change your mind? How dare he? As a plus though, that dress looked good. I bet you were the best dressed girl in all the bars that you've been to that night.
Now, don't be silly. I don't hate men. I've just realized in my entire 31 years of existence here as an American cis-het woman that I don't need a man. Y'all are unreliable. So.
Okay, I don't really know what a cis-het woman is, but I'm gonna guess cis means straight and het means straight. So you're pretty much a straight woman? Well, good on you. Me, I'm just a man. And I think I speak for quite a few men out there when saying this, we don't want you either.
I represented a husband. He worked since he's 16 years old, saving money. And he bought a house prior to getting married. He bought it the week prior to getting married. Within 3 years, that house that he had put his entire life savings into was jointly titled. He was so upset that he lost half of that house, half of his life savings. You need to seek out a real estate lawyer. You have to remember that when you put the other spouse's name on the title, it gives them ownership and they own half of the house and half of the equity.
Prenup, plain and simple. I know if you're young, you think you don't have much, or you think you're marrying for love or whatever, but still get a prenup. If she's gonna love you back, she's gonna sign it. If not, at least you'll understand why she was there in the first place. And I know prenups are not bulletproof, but at least you'll have some protection.
I have a new conspiracy theory. I think that like deep down in my heart, I don't believe in air travel. Like I know that like planes are real, but I just don't think I comprehend how I sit in a chair and then 12 hours later I'm in England. You know, like I feel like the way that I understand it is that planes are like teleportation devices and they just make like a big show about flying. And like, cause like it's not like you're in a car where you see everything like pass by. Like you're in mist most of the time, and I just feel like I don't buy it.
Yeah, why I keep doing this to myself, I don't know that either. If it's a teleportation device, it still takes you 12 hours to go to England. And okay, fine, they didn't set the teleportation timer properly. What happens with fighter pilots? Where do they teleport to? At this point, I'm just hoping you're joking. Otherwise, I'm still surprised you remember how to breathe. But anyway, time to end this video here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.